everyone, welcome back to Idolize Makeup tutorial channel. So I don't know about you guys, but I've been waiting about a year for Suicide Squad to come out. I am so excited. I think this is the movie I've been looking forward to coming out most this year, and it's only a couple of weeks away. So I decided that I would do a little Suicide Squad series to get you guys all in the mood if you're not already, which I'm sure you are because who wouldn't be. And I'm kicking it off today with this Harley Quinn inspired makeup tutorial. So this one includes a little bit of body paint. Now you can take the body paint as low as you would like, and you can also do the writing that she has on her shirt. And I just wanted to show you a little starting off point for how to make her t-shirt using body paint. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this Harley Quinn makeup look right now. Let's get started. Okay, so first I'm jumping in with my primer, and I'm using the Arbonne primer today. It's my favorite primer. It feels like silk on your skin. So I'm just applying that over my entire face, and I have already moisturized, but only very lightly, and that's because I'm about to apply moisturizer over the entire face again. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm taking this moisturizer, and I'm just spotting it over the face, and I'm leaving it there. I'm not actually rubbing it in. And that's because I'm now taking my white face paint, which is this cream stick face paint from Ben Nye, and I'm applying this over the entire face just very roughly, but that moisturizer that I've just laid down is actually going to help us blend this into the skin and achieve a lovely, clean, even finish. So in the past, the Harley Quinn character makeup has been quite a thick white base like you might see on a mime or a clown, but this new character played by Margot Robbie has more of a really light foundation base look. So you don't want this to be a really thick white base. You more want it to look like you're really pale skinned. So once I've finished applying that white over my entire face, I'm also taking it down onto my neck and a little bit onto my chest. As always, if you would like details of any of the products that I'm using in today's video, you can find the links for them in the description box down below, which will also take you to where you can purchase them if you would like to. Okay, now I'm taking a translucent powder and I'm applying that over the white face paint to set it. Now, if you saw my baking tutorial earlier on in the week, I'm actually using that technique here, and this is the perfect look to use it for, because if you still have a little bit of darkness under your eyes, it's really difficult to cover when you've got this pale of a base, because you don't want to apply foundation or concealer over the top of it because it's going to leave a tanned looking color. So I'm using my translucent powder here to do my baking technique, and if you're unsure what that is, you can go back and watch my tutorial. I will leave a card up above with the link to that tutorial for you. So while I'm waiting for that to bake, I am taking this grey eyeshadow and I'm using that to contour my cheeks and underneath my jawline, as well as down the sides of my nose. The reason I'm using a grey is because you don't want to use a bronzy or tanned colour over the top of the white face paint. It just won't look right, so this grey eyeshadow works perfectly. And then I'm taking a fluffy brush to blend out the edges of that contour. So after about 10 minutes, I'm taking a large fluffy brush and wiping away that translucent powder. Okay, then with a slightly lighter grey eyeshadow, I'm filling in the eyebrows. And it's okay if you have darker eyebrows for this look, because you will notice that Margot Robbie doesn't actually have blonde eyebrows in the movie. Okay, now I'm taking my pink eyeshadow and I'm applying that over my right eye. And I'm not taking it too much higher than the crease line. And once I've applied it across the whole eyelid, I'm also applying it down the side of my face, and the way that I'm figuring out the angle is that I'm kind of heading towards the section in between the middle and the bottom of my ear. So that's kind of how I kept my angle right on both sides of my face. And once I've done that first line on the outside, I'm just working my way in towards the middle of the eye and dragging that eyeshadow down onto my cheek. I'm taking a small thin brush and attaching the pink eyeshadow from the inner corner of the eye to the middle of the eye, just underneath my lower waterline. I'm also taking a fluffy brush and blending out the edges of that pink eyeshadow. Now I'm taking a black liquid eyeliner on a very thin eyeliner brush, and I'm just applying a thin line of this on my top lash line, ending in a small flick. I'm also taking a black pencil eyeliner and applying it very roughly underneath my lower lash line and just smudging it out using my finger. I'm then applying some black mascara to my top and bottom lashes, only a very small amount on the bottom lashes. And then I'm taking my false eyelashes, applying some duo lash glue to the base, waiting for it to dry a little bit so that it gets nice and sticky, and then I'm applying those on top of my top lashes and pushing them into place using a Q-tip. The lashes that I'm using today are very light and thin, as Harley Quinn really doesn't have heavy eye makeup, other than the pink and blue obviously, but she has quite natural looking lashes. Okay, so I didn't film this, but I completed all the exact same steps on the other eye, but obviously used a blue eyeshadow. Now going back in with my black liquid eyeliner and that very thin brush, I'm writing rotten down my jawline. Now this is a little bit difficult to do in a mirror. It is definitely difficult to write on yourself. So just remember to write the letters backwards in the mirror so that they're the right way around in real life. Alternatively, if someone else is around while you're doing this makeup, get them to write it for you. And I'm just going over those letters a couple of times until they're nice and dark. Once I finish writing that, I'm applying the love heart that Harley Quinn has on her upper cheek and filling it in using that black liquid liner as well. I'm then lining my lips using a nice dark red lip liner and also filling in the lips using that lip liner as well, just to hold the colour on there for longer. I'm then applying a deep red lipstick over the top of that lip liner. Okay, now onto the t-shirt, and I'm using a vibrant red face and body paint from Ben Nye, and I'm using that to outline where the neckline and also where the split from the red to white transition is, around about the lower shoulders of the shirt. And I'm then filling in that entire section using that red paint. Then I'm taking my white face and body paint, this one is from Merin, and I'm applying this just underneath that red line, and filling it in and taking it down as far as I can. I am wearing a strapless top, so I'm sort of stopping just above that. I'm then taking a mixture of my red Ben Nye face paint with a little bit of black, and I'm taking this on a very thin brush and just applying a line about 1 centimeter in from the edge of the red, the whole way around the red. This is just going to look like a little seam around the shirt. I'm also just applying 2 fairly thick diagonal lines in the middle of that shirt area, and they're going to attach up with either side of that seam. I'm then blending out the edges of this and taking a very small amount of white face paint, just lightly going over the top in the middle of those 2 lines. This is just going to give us a little effect of a crease in the shirt. And lastly, I'm applying my wig. Okay, and there we have the completed Harley Quinn makeup tutorial. If you enjoyed this look today, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I do at least 1 new tutorial every single week. So I have actually already decided which characters from Suicide Squad I'll be doing makeup tutorials for over the next couple of weeks. But if you do have a look you would like to see, please leave me a comment down below requesting it. And if I haven't done it before the movie comes out, I may continue the series on after the movie release date until I've done all the looks that you guys want to see. And I'm actually really impressed with this wig as well. It's sitting really nicely around my head, and that can be quite difficult to find with wigs sometimes. And I will leave the link to where I bought this one in the description box down below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next tutorial. Bye, Eyedolizers! Oh, this look is so much fun. I don't want to take it off.